So you're thinking of moving to LaPine, Oregon? In this episode, we are going to jump inside of the computer and give you a map tour of the city of LaPine. We're going to show you the areas to the lakes, the rivers, some of the distance to the surrounding cities, just give you an overall sense of the city of LaPine. So with that being said, let's jump into it right now. If this is your first time on the channel and you'd like to know everything about living in LaPine, Oregon, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about current market conditions in LaPine, Oregon. My name is Zach Nutter, the Z-Man, licensed broker in Oregon with eXp Realty. My team and I get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make the smooth move to LaPine, Oregon. So if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, call us, text us, email us. All our contact information is below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to LaPine, Oregon. With that being said, let's jump into the computer and take a look at the surrounding areas and kind of what LaPine's all about. All right, guys, so we have jumped back onto the computer here and we're going to give you the tour now. So as you can see, this is the outline of LaPine, Oregon here. Let's bring that back up actually. So you can see the outline here of the city limits of LaPine. LaPine is about 3,000 people, but it services an area of about 20,000 people. So much larger than what you'd actually think. A lot of surrounding towns and stuff use the stores and facilities of LaPine. So a pretty large surrounding area that this area services. So I'd like to start by kind of zooming out and give you some perspective on where LaPine is in comparison to some of the major areas around. So open up our web paint here and you can see Sun River right here. Sun River is a very resort style area. A lot of people from Oregon or from surrounding states know exactly, when you say Sun River, they know a lot of vacation homes. They've got a water park in different areas. That's about 18 minutes away, so pretty close. So if you get in here, you come down Highway 97. You can also come down Huntington if you want. A little windier, a little slower paced road, but Sun River's about 18 minutes away. And then if you keep going north to Bend is about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, depending on how fast you drive. You've got Sisters over here. And then if you continue north, you find Redmond. So Redmond is where you'll find the commercial airport locally. It's about an hour away from LaPine. So lots of direct flights. So Redmond Airport, it's small, but it has a lot of direct flights. So you can fly to Seattle direct, LA, Phoenix, Chicago, Salt Lake City, and they're getting Denver's a direct. They're getting more and more direct flights, which is really fantastic with today's Zoom economy. We all know that a lot more people are working from home. So it's important that if you need to go to your annual meetings or your monthly meetings, whatever it is, you do have an airport that's just an hour away that will usually get you to most places you need to. So we're going to zoom out even further here. And if you wanted to go all the way to Salem or even further to Portland, we'll zoom way out here, move the map around. So a couple different ways you could get to Portland from here. So you can go up through Redmond and then Warm Springs and get you all the way over to Portland, or you can come through Sisters and Salem. It just depends on where in Portland you're going to go. So Portland's about either way is pretty tight on time depending on where you're going in Portland, but you're about 4 hours from LaPine to Portland, which is our closest real large city. So, and then if you were heading to Eugene, you're about 2 hours from Eugene. You'd come through here, cut on over. If you're into watching the Ducks games, different things like that. And then to get to the coast, I think it's about 5 hours to get to the coast. But let's actually search and see. So we go LaPine to Coos Bay, Oregon. Let's see exactly how far it is. So you're about 4 hours, excuse me. It's not 5, it's about 4 hours. Coos Bay, you've got some of the most world-class golfing just outside of Coos Bay. You have Bandon Resort, which has 5 of the best golf courses close to 5 of the best golf courses in the country. So pretty neat that that's only 4 hours away. So let's get rid of some of this. Let's zoom back in on the city and talk about some of the other interesting items. So let's talk about the lakes. So we have some amazing lakes around. Wickiup Reservoir, it's about 30 minutes away, depending on where you are in La Pine. Then you have Crane Prairie. It's about 35 minutes away as well. You see Davis Lake over here. And then some of the gems of La Pine are Paulina Lake and East Lake. And then you've got Paulina Peak here. This is an incredible area. If you get a chance to visit this, this is one of a kind, beautiful nature. These are absolutely fantastic high elevation lakes. So let's get into the city itself a little bit here. And La Pine is a smaller town. There is one high school. Zoom in even further. You'll see we've got a high school. We've got the middle school. And in even further, we'll see there's an elementary. There's 2 elementaries. So 1 high school, 1 middle school, and 2 elementaries. You have La Pine Elementary, La Pine Middle School. You'll see La Pine High School here. And then if we go out over towards Burgess a little bit, let's zoom out, and then you'll see Roslyn Elementary here. So Burgess is one of the main veins that goes through La Pine. That will get you out to a lot of the lakes and rivers this direction. So we've talked about that. Let's talk about Quail Run Golf Course. So they've got a fantastic golf course here in La Pine. It's one of my absolute favorites. They've even got these little motorcycles that you can drive with your golf clubs. It's a fantastic golf course. So for being such a small town and having some of these facilities, you got a golf course, a bowling alley. It's really growing as well. That's all kind of right here in this really neat little town. Most of the properties in La Pine are 1 acre properties, a little more rural, but we do have several subdivisions that are growing like crazy right now. We'll zoom you in on some of that. So right in here, you have the reserve in the Pines that's being built. Over here, you've got Crescent Creek. And then if you cruise over this direction, you've got Huntington Meadows. So these are more your traditional subdivision neighborhoods, but then you zoom out a little bit. And if you go down off of Burgess, these are where you start getting into your 2 acre lots, and all of these surrounding areas are definitely a lot more rural, but there's just beautiful landscape everywhere. That kind of wraps up a lot of what I wanted to talk about. There's a few other things. So you've got, let's see here. You've got several grocery stores. So it's not like you won't have a grocery store. You got a grocery outlet here, Buy Mart. There is a brand new St. Charles Urgent Care that they've brought in, which is really great facility. I think it's only 3 or 4 years old. Let's see here. What else can we share with you about La Pine? That's a high level view. There's so much beauty to this place with the outdoor recreation. You're not too far from some of the facilities that you'd need for as far as entertainment and shopping. But I think as La Pine continues to grow, and it will continue to grow those facilities as well. So with that being said, again, I'm Zach Nutter with eXp Realty, the Z-Man. And if you'd like to know anything else about La Pine, please subscribe, tap the bell for notifications. All my contact information is below. I would love to chat with you. So hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.